everyone, we're going to simplify the ratios, and we have 6 examples here or problems. So for the first one, this is $12 to $6. So you write $12 to $6 like the $16 like this, and then the dollar signs can cancel. And let's divide both the numerator and the denominator by 4. And that gives you 3/4. So that is your number 1. And number 2, we do the same thing. We have 32 inches squared divided by 8 inches squared. And the inches squared cancel. So then you divide both the numerator and the denominator by 8. And that gives you 4 to 1. So basically on this one, I'm going to write this as 3, since that's how they wrote it. 3 to 4. I'm going to write this one as 4 to 1. And similarly here, the centimeters cancel. So you have 6 to 14. And divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2, and that gives you 3 to 7. So since they wrote it as a fraction, we can write it as a fraction, and for this one you can write it as a fraction. So the way they start to write it is the way you want to end it. So now, let's see if I can move this. Well, the other one was 10 inches to 2 feet, so let me write that down. 10 inches to 2 feet. So the first thing we want to do is convert. So we want to multiply feet on top and inches on the bottom. That way we can cancel things out. So there's 1 foot per 12 inches. Now I can cancel out the feet and the inches. Then you can multiply across, and that gives you 10, and then 2 times 12. Well, 2 goes into 10 5 times, so your final answer would be 5 divided by 10. All right, and then on this one, the gallons to quarts. So for gallons, this is a gallon. So there's 2 quarts in a gallon. So let's see if it's here. There's 4 quarts in a gallon, sorry, because this would be a quart, and this would be a quart. So let's write it as a fraction. So we have 3 gallons to 10 quarts. And we're going to multiply it. We want quarts on the top and gallons in the denominator. So we have 4 quarts to 1 gallon. And we're going to cross out the quarts and the gallons and multiply straight across. This gives us 3 times 4 divided by 10. Well, let's just write it as 12 divided by 10. And simplifying that, we can divide everything by 2. So that's going to be 6 over 5, which is 6 to 5. And the last one, ounces and pounds. So let's find ounces and pounds. Where is that? Ounces. Okay, 16 ounces in 1 pound. So we're going to write 28 ounces to 2 pounds. And now we're going to put pounds in the numerator and ounces in the denominator. So there's 1 pound for 16 ounces. So now we can cross out our pounds and ounces and multiply across, and that gives us 28 divided by 32. And let's divide both of these by 4. And that gives us 7 to 8. And since they wrote it like this, you're going to write 7 to 8 like that. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.